is 359. I'm in fourth actually. The students today we are going to discuss international trade in the context of Bangladesh. Once upon a time, we had the only intention to feed ourselves, to grow food, vegetables, pottery, farming for food, meat, and drink. But this has been changing. A rapid change in the international trade has been developed. Early part of 20th century. After First and then Second World War, that was fastest going. And in the year 1972, our country, after the liberation war, we exported only 10 crore taka. It was not even dollars, only taka. Now the country Bangladesh is now exporting $40 billion. And our development in this connection is very much exploding. For manufacturing the export-oriented items, government has taken initiative to start 100 special economic zones countrywide. Already in this connection, Bangladesh constructing huge infrastructure. Already 3 new seaports, now already 25 seaports in Bangladesh. Mid seaport and 2 other ports. So one for the Paira, another is Matarbari seaport. Matarbari seaport, where depth is 17 to 18 meters, so that any kind of mother vessel can enter in this port. So our cost of both export and import will decline, will reduce, and our industrialization, trade commerce will be highly benefited. Carrying cost is a very important thing for the export-oriented industries of a certain country. At the same time, we have hinterland. Our port is not like the Gwadar port or Sri Lankan port. This is Bangladesh. We are developing our business volume, our manufacturing system, our trade, commerce, and our industrialization is rapidly and fastest growing. At the same time, we have hinterland, say for the seven provinces of India: Greater Assam, Nepal, Bhutan, West Bengal, entire Bangladesh. Even with a very good, if the relationship between Bangladesh and Myanmar is developing, also Myanmar will be our hinterland. So our port system has been developing and accelerating with modernization, with upgraded automation technology and forklifts and relevant carriers and all including. Bangladesh is now changing. Dear students, you should be satisfied knowing this thing. And by 2025, our export volume will sure cross $100 billion. By 2030, our intention is to touch $200 billion. For $200 billion, we have to develop our industrial sector best possible way. There is a huge landed area, plain landed area there in the northern part of our country. So Bangladesh can develop. Already government has been taken initiative, say for there is a special economic zone is to be started soon in the 10 mile of Dinajpur, which is said in Bengali there's a 10 mile. At the same time, there is export zone in Ishodi, Nilphamari, Shirajganj, use proper chance in Bogra, Pabna, like this way. If these special economic zones are inactive enough manufacturing, then soon Bangladesh will be quite able to export, combining with the other export special economic zones of the country, it would touch the limit of $200 billion. Another very nice thing is that is, as we're adopting latest technologies in terms of manufacturing, our foreign investors, FDI, those who are investing here in this country, they are developing, they are adding sophisticated computer-aided automations, tools and technologies. Side by side, our operators and workers are getting more trained and skilled enough. So now this very moment, we have several highly skilled, semi-skilled operators, and they are performing and they are manufacturing high quality product for the export market. Okay, that is the thing, and in this connection we want to go through another, that is the trade of international trade, first reference to Bangladesh. What is the trade? Yes. Number one, export of non-traditional goods. Yes, some items are there, non-traditional in nature. Bangladesh is supporting this sort of exporters to the foreign buyers. I mean, in this connection, the rural people will be highly benefited. Then, expansion of the export processing zone. Once the stress was given for the EPZ, now it's not EPZ, now a special economic zones. Say for the Mohammadpur project, it's a multiple, it's a combined project. This special economic zone is highly combined. This is the project, it's a world class and world mark, where it is enjoying a special seaport area. And investors are bringing here a huge amount of money. Say for the Japanese investors and Chinese investors are very much interested to invest their money here, also invest Indian investors. Very presentable thing is this, that is through the Mohammadpur channel, Bangladesh can easily collect raw materials imported and no twice shipment issue. At the same time, Bangladesh can export their garments items or all other items which Bangladesh is exporting to the foreign countries, and through this seaport, I mean, mother vessels can enter here. So twice we need not to bear the expenditures of transferring goods from Bangladesh to the foreign countries. Then diversification of export. Bangladesh is trying to diversify its export, simply not to keep itself concentrated only in the garments items, rather leather goods, medicine, pharmaceuticals, fish, beef, garments items, jute products, jute goods, medicines, and like this way some other non-traditional items are also here included and getting more expanding in nature. Then decrease export of luxury items. Yes, this was a sometimes traditional concept to decrease the importing of the luxury goods. Yeah, it's not that much effective because luxury goods is needed with the development of the economy, with the changing of the economy. So that is the very much effective. That is very much effective. Red tea. Very much effective. Then it also, the luxury goods and items are also needed because our economy is changing. Our posh businessmen, business magnets are here investing, not only the local investors, also foreign investors are here. So in that point, luxury goods is needed. Then import of industrial goods. Obviously, as we would like to manufacture our goods and services for the international market and trade, except for the garments items. So we need to procure high branded quality machines and equipment, say for the brother Juki. Puff. This sort of automation is highly needed for the leather garments, for the garments factory, need an open factory altogether. That is a very important thing and very and so at the same time we need to procure raw materials from the different parts of the world because raw materials with which we can manufacture goods as goods for exportable goods. Then import dependent trade. It's not import department, actually it's import substitution. Yes, some items we are not manufacturing. In that point, we need to import these sort of items from the different parts of the world, from the foreign countries. And that is very important to satisfy the consumers, to meet the consumers' demand. We need to import those sort of goods from the different parts of the world. Okay, that's fine. Then, export of manpower. We are now exporting, since 1975, we are exporting manpower to the different countries of the world. And our workers are very much contributing for the development of those countries. This is very important thing, and our wage earners, they are earning a handsome amount of money each and every year, and this is contributing for the economic development of our country. So this is fine, nice, and we are very much dependable. It's a dependable matter. We can depend upon these foreign exchange earners. Then trade deficit. Yes, trade deficit, as we are exporting bigger volume, exporting bigger volume. At the same time, we are also importing. Sometimes there may be a gap because with the development of our economy and at the same time with the development of the exportable items to the foreign countries, what we need other machines and equipment, and we need heavy installations. In that connection, there may be a gap between the export and import business of Bangladesh, but it's not a trouble, it's a major problematic issue. Then trade deficit may there occur, no problem. Then decrease import of food grain. Day by day our agriculture has been developing and flourishing. Now in the year 1972 we could manufacture, we could produce rice 110 metric ton, but now it's 400 metric ton. Our fruits, flowers, vegetables we are manufacturing and producing in huge. Our fish condition of fishery is developing to a great extent. Our position is almost second position in the world. So our import in terms of food, fish, meat is reducing. We are saving our foreign exchange in this connection. Trade with SAARC countries has not been developed at much level. It is sometimes also, there's a huge gap. Export of Bangladesh to India there is a huge gap. Though our export volume has been increasing in the Indian market and Indian client, customers and consumers are very much interested to get purchase of products from Bangladesh. But there is some sort of the restrictions prevailing. Two types of government prevails there. There is one the provincial and there is the central government. So provincial government and central government, there is a gap. In that point, we are low, our product, our quality, our price is very much fine, and we can easily catch the Indian market, but their system is not permitting this thing. This is very much problematic. Then, decentralization of trade relationships. Trade and commerce should not be concentrated to a certain periphery, certain region. If so, then that will be quite problematic, and accordingly, it should be decentralized. It should have to be decentralized in form. Then, hoque scheme is a very important thing. Our people, those who are working in the foreign countries, and they are earning a huge amount of money, and some representative from their side, they may remain in this country, staying in this country, and they can import goods from on the basis of the hoque scheme. Then, the decentralization of trade relationships. Export depends on garments, so no, it's not as much correct. Our other non-traditional items and some other quality items are also increasing. Our export volume has been increasing. Our pharmaceuticals, now it's a Walmart. Even in the USA market, our pharmaceuticals products are exported. In the Middle East countries, our pharmaceutical products are exported. So many countries, almost more than 80 countries of the world, they are importing pharmaceuticals, medicines and items from Bangladesh. Though export-oriented item, in terms of export-oriented item, our garment sector is number one position. Garments and knit business is number one position. We can also develop now. We need to pay our stress upon exporting the jute and jute products, the finest quality jute products, which the foreign buyers are very much interested and charmed with because of pollution. So, in this pollution phase, we can export jute manufactured items. So this is the situation. So students, you should be satisfied and hearing. That is, with the changing of the master plan and the changing of the decision-making quality, once upon a time it was tough enough from the side of our administrators to take the right decision and authentic decision, and that much skill they had not at all. Now this has been changing and developing to a great extent. Our administrators, at the same time the managers of the mills and factories and the owners of the mills and factories, they are coming with a modern and sophisticated concept of manufacturing goods and services for the export market. So this is very fine, and you need to understand that how the country is developing. And at the same time, I am also asking you to visit the different mills and factories concerned and connected to the export business of Bangladesh. And by side, you need to attain the practical knowledge and thinking, so that tomorrow you will be also a giant industrialist possible from your side. Understand? Thank you very much, dear students. It's 4:19 and 20 minutes gone. And what I'm telling, there is ample opportunity from your side, which we could not avail. Nowadays, it's a days of high tech base. This cell phone, where is the cell phone? Yeah. I'm occupying it here. And this cell phone is a computer. This cell phone is like Ottoman. This cell phone is a library. And this is an information desk, information box, and all these things countrywide, not only countrywide, worldwide. Any kind of any information messages you want, then and there you can get from with the help of this cell phone. So no problem. You get yourself prepared and be connected and all be always informative. If you are weak in information, then that will be not possible from your side to shine and glorify yourself.